Wir sind heute am Stand von Don Stefano und begrüßen hier Nick Perdomo.
Our portfolio, yeah, we actually have 4 new products. The first one's our Perdomo Special Craft Series. Every time we blend cigars, we're always thinking of, rums, cognacs, single malt scotches. But the truth of the matter is the beer industry is growing so much that we decided we were going to pair cigars with beer, since in America and even here in Germany, so many people like to have a beer when they smoke their cigars. So this was a project that we worked with Arthur Kemper, our vice president, who loves beer a lot more than I do. And what we came up with was 3 different blends of cigars that would pair well with beer, where the beer would not overpower the cigar, nor the cigar would not overpower the beer. So the first one is the Pilsner, and the Pilsner is a cigar that has a Connecticut shade wrapper and some really rich Nicaraguan fillers that complement lagers, ales, and lighter blonde beers. And then we go down here and we go to the next one, which is the amber, and the amber is going to be more for your IPAs, double IPAs, and so on. And if you look, you can see these Oktoberfest, double, some lagers, pale ales, and then finally on the bottom, you have the Maduro, which is more for your Dunkels and your stouts and more heavier type beers, but it has a lot of sweetness also, so it really pairs well, Frank. So for many of you who've come on the factory tour like yourself, we came up with these cigars that we had guys taste, and this was probably the most tasted cigar ever for a new release. It's our Perdomo Factory Tour Blend. And we came out with 3 different cigars with 3 different wrappers. And the first one shows you the oxen on how we till the grounds naturally. The second is Aristides Garcia and his favorite blend, which will probably be the best seller of the line, since everybody loves him, with a sun-grown wrapper. And then finally, the Maduro wrapper. And this is brand new, and this also comes in 4 shapes, just like the Special Craft Series. Very limited product. This will be the second year it'll be out. This is the Perdomo 12-year Double Aged Vintage. And what's unique about this particular cigar is the fillers, binders, and wrappers have been aged for 12 years. 10 years in their bulks or in their bales, and 2 years in bourbon barrels. And what that does is it has nothing to do with the bourbon. It's the actual alcohol that actually gives the tobacco another fermentation, and it makes the cigar truly special. And you got to witness it at the factory. Yes. So again, we have this in Connecticut. We have this also in sun-grown, and we also have it in Maduro that provides a little different flavors. Another great one that we have, we look over here, is the Perdomo Small Batch. Small Batch is basically the smaller leaves that we couldn't use for the Double Aged Vintage. These have been aged since 2005, so all the fillers, binders, and wrappers have been aged for 10 years, and all the wrappers have been aged an extra year in bourbon barrels. Smaller sizes, which I think will really hit the German market. This is one of the newer ones. This is the tin, which actually has the cigars embedded in them. And this is really nice. Again, you're going to see this, where this is going to be in Connecticut. If you look down here, you'll see that this is a sun-grown version. And on the bottom, you'll have the Maduro version. So I think we got a nice lineup. And then the last, we're going to show you some of our accessories over here.
Okay, dieses Jahr neu, weil Perdomo, also in Deutschland zumindest, sind jetzt auch Accessoires. Und Nick, what can you tell us about the accessories?
Well, we got some new accessories that we brought into Germany, Frank. And of course, we have the standbys like the Perdomo Connecticut Purito and also the Noir Purito. We have a lot of the minis, and what's unique about these minis are these are real 100% tobacco. There's no homogenation. These cigars taste like great cigars. It's actually all the tobacco from Perdomo's own lots. So it's really top quality tobacco. Have some new lighters out here. These are for the 12-year Double Aged lighter. What's unique about these lighters, yes, they come in 3 different colors. They have 2 punch cuts, and it has a triple flame that goes into one, so you can actually light your cigar much quicker. Some coffee cups where you can actually have cigar rest on them. This is a new Perdomo Connecticut 10-year humidified bag, which will keep your cigars fresh up to 3 months, and the retailer will be having it with 4 Perdomo Epicures inside. Tin product here, where this is a handmade product with all long fillers, and this falls in the 10-year Connecticut blend. New leather cases that are, I think, really beautiful. And we have them in red sycamore, and we also have them in brown Macassar, right here. And then the best creation is the new Perdomo Humidor. And if you want to show your audience the humidor, we can do it. Okay, I'm going to have to lift this up. This is heavy. Looks awesome. What makes this piece so special, thank you, is actually all this is embedded wood. Every piece, even around the humidor, is completely done by hand, etched in by an artisan. The box weighs approximately 10 kilos. So it's a very heavy box. It's solid wood, so when you lift it up, you'll see that each box is hand numbered to 500. We made 501, 500 another. It has your own hygrometer digitally that's Celsius and Fahrenheit. These are all magnetized, so all you have to do is when you fill this with water, you just put it in and it'll keep itself in. You can open and close the vents, and basically these shelves are removable and they have a slide system, and they were made to be customized with the 20th anniversary, where you would put Robustos in here and you could add Epicures and Churchills in here, and you have a slide version. Also, what's unique about this humidor is you have aeration and humidity that can actually aerate throughout the humidor, because you have false edges and a false bottom, so the cigars sit on top. So what happens is you never have to turn your cigars to have equal distribution of humidity, okay? It also, you can see the brass pieces with the Perdomo here on the side. So a lot of attention to detail was done on this box. And what's unique about this box also too is you have a box inside of a box. So you have perfect sealing each and every time. And also you have dovetails where you can see all these were box jointed. And this by far is, in my opinion, the best humidor in the market. And it's also solid wood. So we have this in Macassar, and we also have it in red sycamore that you see down there. So I think you saw the whole lineup. We're excited to be here in Germany, and Frank, always great talking to you. Always appreciate your support. Thank you.